I'm Ellen McCauley. I'm a Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. And this is a 17-year prayer group that's been devoted to health and weight loss. And what I have seen over these 17 years, and it even applies to myself, is we don't have the confidence, we don't believe enough in ourselves that we can achieve our goals. Many times we don't even put down goals because we think, why bother? I'm not going to do it anyway. So the first step in any successful weight loss journey is unconditional self-love, is to know who you are, to believe in yourself. And I always look at Jean. Jean lost 50 pounds, kept it off, and she doesn't come across as the kind of person that is like, I'm in love with myself, but she's confident of who she is as a person. She's confident in what God has put her on this earth to do, help others, and believe me, she is unbelievably helpful to many. Francis House, us. And she had the confidence and belief that with God's help, she could lose 50 pounds and keep it off. And she has for 16 years. But many of us get on that yo-yo train and we go, oh, I believe in myself and believe in myself. Uh-oh, I gained weight over the COVID pandemic. Now I don't believe in myself. We need to accept ourselves unconditionally right here, right now, no matter what we weigh. Because the Ellen McCauley who weighed 370 is pretty much the same Ellen McCauley I am today. Maybe this is a better version, not because of my weight loss, but because of my faith journey. Maybe I'm a better person at this weight than I was at that weight because of what I've learned about helping others. So you can be a different person after losing weight, but the weight doesn't have a heck of a lot to do with it. What it has to do with is we need to not be fixated on the number on the scale, but on living the best possible life we can, nurturing ourselves with good and healthy food. We've been burning the candle at both ends, my husband and I. We've been working, trying to get extra money to go on these fun trips and pay off cars. And we've been, getting invited to this and that. We went to this wedding open bar. And it was the night before I was the Eucharistic ministers at church. But Father Mano laughed so hard on Sunday morning at 7:30 because after Mass I went up to him and I said, Father Mano, I want you to know that I was at a wedding last night. And I said, open bar, get a blessing of safety for my trip. And I chose the blessing of safety over the open bar. He thought that was so funny. He goes, I'm not so sure I would. I just really wanted to get a blessing for that trip. And Father Mano gave it to Bob and I felt like, we could go to the moon and back after that blessing. We need to love ourselves right here, right now, and then love ourselves just as much if we do lose some weight and keep it off. When we lose weight and keep it off. We must choose to feel good. We only have the power. We have the power to do that. And it's funny, I was packing for this trip, and the last trip we took, I weighed 20 pounds more. And it's funny, 20 pounds is big when it's like a size. And I was, packing dresses and some bathing suits that I haven't worn in a while, and it felt good. I didn't feel good trying everything on. I don't know about you guys, but trying on clothes is like, God bless you. If there is a hell, I'm in hell trying on bathing suits for all eternity. To me, that is hell, And so I was very proud of being 20 pounds less packing. So we need to start by the unconditional love, by naming all the things you like about yourself. Now, I put it on Facebook, but for those of you who don't have Facebook, I'm going to attach it to next week's, when I do the videos, which I won't do until November 5th. So it'll be a while before I post these videos, but I'm going to send this. The other day, I was substitute teaching for pre-K, and this little girl, she became fixated with me because I had on a blue top, I had blue nails, and she's like, "You are so beautiful, you are so beautiful." She goes, "Can I draw your picture? You're so beautiful." And she said it a million times. I said, "Of course you can draw my pictures." So you have a big name tag. And so she took my name tag, and the first thing she did was write ELLEM. But she's a pre-K. She did a beautiful job. Then she drew a picture of me. I'm telling you, anybody who's seen it on Facebook, it is the funniest picture. I'm just some big round ball with this like scribbly blue face and these little teeny feet. It's hysterical. But that was her idea of beauty. And that was how beautiful. She goes, "You're so beautiful." And she drew my picture. Here's what I think is, when I can name things about myself that are good, I can have a good laugh at myself. I really can. I mean, I looked at that picture and I said, that's gorgeous. I mean, that's funny. I also am very outgoing. And I'm also interested in people. People tell me their life story because I'm like this. Really? And then what happened? And then you did what? And then, what? Let me get this straight. He did this and then you did that. Oh, I don't blame you. I am interested. I ask questions because I think that's a great quality. And people tell me the life story because they think she really cares, and I do. Also, I think I'm kind of fun. I like to have fun. I like other people to have fun when they're with me. I'm also a woman of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, baby, I do it. If you were in the war or the service and you said, "I want that guy in my foxhole," that means you were hunkered down there getting ready to fight the enemy, and you'd want him protecting your back. You want Ellen McCauley in your foxhole. You want me in your foxhole. So I can sit here and say good things about myself. Now, I could also probably go on and on and on and on saying some things that weren't so good about myself. But unconditional love means this. There's good things about myself, and how wonderful that I have room for improvement, isn't it? We all have some room for improvement. I want all of you to go home tonight or in small group and say some good things about yourself. And we need to sustain ourselves not just with good food, but with positive thoughts. I could go on this cruise and say, "Oh my gosh, there's going to be girls in bikini on those beaches." I don't care. I got a nice husband who likes me just the way I am. Billy Joel wrote that song just for Bob. He loves me just the way I am. I'm lucky. I don't have to wear a bikini. I come home from getting my hair done. He's like, "I love your hair." I said, "Honey, you would say that no matter how it looked." "No, I wouldn't." He would know. But anyway, I don't need to compete with anyone else, and neither do you. So losing weight with self-love. How many people have ever gone to the doctors and the doctor says to you, now this is before Wegovy and all those drugs, the doctor would say to you, "You really need to lose weight." And you don't have to raise your hand, but I probably think there's quite a few people in this room that your doctor told you should lose a few pounds. Maybe you got fatty liver, maybe you got high blood pressure, maybe you got high cholesterol. But then did the doctor sit down with you and say, "And I'm going to spend all this time with you now, and I'm going to show you how you can lose that weight and keep it off. We're going to put together a battle plan, you and I'm going to monitor your progress, and we're going to work together hand in hand." No, the doctors never say that. They say lose weight and kick you out. And then you come back the next time and they'll go, "What, you didn't lose weight? I told you to. Why didn't you?" Right? And so this doctor wrote this article and says, 89% of doctors believe it's their responsibility to help them, but 72% say no one in their office is trained to deal with people to lose weight. And 87% weigh their patients at every office visit. I think that's closer to 100.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there for a hangnail. I got a hangnail. Get on the scale.
And lose some weight.
If you would have lost some weight, you might not have got. See, it used to be no matter what I had. If I had a hangnail, if I had like a bump on my face, they would say you need to lose weight. But now they say you're old and you need to lose weight, right? So they add that you're old in there now. So what there needs to be is a holistic approach to battling weight. You will never achieve and maintain a healthy weight until you learn to love yourself. No, I love myself. I am who I am, and I love myself. You got to believe it. Because how many times have people said, you know, you really need to lose some weight, Ellen? And then I said, I had no idea. Thank you for calling my overweightness to my attention, because I don't have a mirror in my entire house. And I had no idea I needed to lose weight. Has anyone ever told you to lose weight and you went home and started doing push-ups? No. Well, maybe one person. Usually, when someone tells you to lose weight, you go home and eat a candy bar and say, how dare they tell me I need to lose weight? Give me that Halloween candy. I'm going to turn the lights off and pretend I'm not home so I can eat all the candy. Also, how many times have you sat there and said, you're such a loser? Not literally, figuratively. You have no willpower. Why are you even trying? I'm just going to quit praying up. But that Ellen won't let me. She just will bug me and bug me. I know, I just won't answer my phone. But then she might knock on my door. I heard she did that a couple times over the years. And I have. Oh, yes. You have to accept that God lives in you and He loves us. You have to practice that radical self-love. In the universe, since the beginning of time, there never has been, nor will there ever be another Judy, another Judy, another Judy. Oh, wait a minute, there's an awful lot of Judys here, but you know what I mean. There will never be another Christine. There will never be another Mary Ellen. We are unique. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Make friends with the person in the mirror. And let me give you some advice. Don't turn sideways. The best is to face it head on like this. You start turning sideways. Uh-oh, what's that? What's that? Now, and never look at yourself from behind. Ever. Don't go like this and go, what? No, don't do that. Also, do a body blessing. I bless myself with holy water every day. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of the living God, be with me, lead me, guide me. Bless my body. Help me to eat healthy foods. Help me to move. Honor your spirit with beautiful foods. Treat it well. The wedding had a ton of foods, but we ate very healthy foods. Bob and I did not gain weight this week. Make a food offering to your divine self. Make yourself a beautiful salad like I showed you how to last week. Now, they said add green juice and do a little cleanse. I don't do cleanses. If anyone finds success, let me know and I'll talk about it. Only eat when you're hungry. That's critical. If you're eating as a hobby, that's a problem. Also, avoid emotional eating. 90% of overweight people are emotional eaters. I had a bad day. Give me. I need. Pour me. It's our comfort. Also, we need to have mantras that say, I am whole, I am lovable. You know, I'm pretty perfect just the way I am. Say that and believe it. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.